Hello everyone, welcome back. Today in this video we will see what is range and interquartile range. So if I have to define range, it is nothing but when you take your maximum value and you subtract your minimum value, you will get your range. So basically it tells you the total spread of your data. Now if we talk about what is interquartile range, so interquartile range tells you the spread of your data between 75th percentile and 25th percentile. So if we take this particular example and if we try to see what is our interquartile range and range, so range will simply be 8 minus 1, which is 7. And if we have to find our interquartile range, this is also calculated in different ways if your data set has even number of elements and odd number of elements. So first we will see even number of elements. So what you do is you draw a line at 50%. So you have total of 10 values. So you will have 5 values on the right hand side and 5 values on the left hand side. Now that you have divided your data set into two halves, what you have to do is you will take the centermost element from your left hand side and centermost element from your right hand side and you subtract them. So your IQR will become 6 minus 3, which will be 3. So in this particular case your IQR is 3. Now if we have to calculate range on this side, it will be same. The procedure will be same whether your or whether your dataset has even number of element or odd number of elements. So here you will do 6 minus 1, which will be 5. And if we have to calculate IQR, that will be a little bit different. So this time again you will find the centermost element. Now you have around 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So you have 9 elements here. What you will do is you will have 4 elements this side, 4 elements this side, and you will draw a line on the centermost element. You just discard it, you just draw a line over that particular element. Now you will find the median of both the sides. This side you have 5 plus 5 divide by 2, this will become 5, and here you have 3 plus 2 divide by 2, which will be 2.5. Now you will do 5 minus 2.5, which will become 2.5. So your interquartile range for this will become 2.5. So now you will say, okay, I have calculated range and interquartile range, but what does it actually mean? What insight do I get from this? So it tells you the range of the middle 50% of your data. So basically IQR will tell you the 50% of the data which is in the middle, what is its range. So that's what it tells you. Like range gives you the range of your whole data, and also if your IQR is small, that means your data is very much centered towards your median. And if your data or if your IQR is large, it means it is more spread out. So it is a very good and robust measure of dispersion of your dataset, and also it is less sensitive to outliers than the range, because range includes everything from smallest to largest. So your largest value could be the outlier, or even your smallest value could be your outlier, whereas IQR, it sees the values in between and then it tells you the range. So again, it is advised that you find both range and interquartile range and then you analyze and you see whether it is more dispersed or less dispersed, and it can also give you an idea about outliers. So with that, let's move on to our notebook and see how you can find these values. So again, we are using PyDataset, and from that package we are using Boston dataset. So to get key information about your dataset, you can do data frame dot describe. What is df? So it is nothing but a variable where you have stored your data, and if you do df dot describe, you will get these key information. It tells you count, so number of values you have in each column, and it tells you mean, standard deviation, minimum value, 25% value, 50% value, 75% value, and maximum. So we saw that if we want to calculate range, we can simply subtract minimum value from maximum value, that will give you range. And if we want interquartile range, we can subtract 25% value from 75% value. So if we want to calculate the range of age, we can simply do df of age dot max minus df dot age of minimum. So we will get our range. So here the range is 97. So the overall range of the age is 97.1. And if we want to calculate our interquartile range, we can do something like this. So either you can, there are a lot of different ways of finding interquartile range. So I just used this particular one. So here I am just taking age and I'm describing it, and from that I am choosing this particular row, and again I am doing df.age describe and 25, so this particular range. So from this I am getting these two values, so this value and then this value, subtracting them, and we are getting interquartile range. So we have got interquartile range as 49.05. So again, as a task, what you can do is you can find interquartile range for all the other remaining columns. And yeah, so this is it for this video. Hope to see you in the next one. Happy learning.